Hi. I don't even know what to say about this, other than, hi, I've been away for like 2, 3 months. That's because I've had a bunch of stuff going on in my life. It's mostly been related to school. Like, I'm finally went into high school. I'm finally in high school. I'm a freshman, so it's been really stressful. But this video, by the way, has been lost to time until I found it from time. And so this isn't even something I recorded recently. But anyway, just wanted to tell you guys that I've just had school going on, and pretty much, um, yeah, things been just going fine. I've had band camp as well. I'm in the marching band, so I've had that to deal with. It's just been a lot of other work other than YouTube that I've had to focus on. So, yeah. By the way, I'm still planning on editing videos and putting them out, but I'm also probably gonna have to go back to uploading on the weekends. So I just want to point that out to you guys. Anyway, peace. Hey guys, I just want to say one thing, and I gotta make this fast. This video was recorded way before it was the upload time, but I saved it on a hard drive that I lost, and I thought I lost the entire recording. But I found it, and so the video's back up, and now I can actually continue with this series because now it will make sense, and there's actually a second part. So yeah, just want to point that out, and I'll talk to you all later. What? Apparently, this game it's an anime. It's a visual novel. It's cute. It's also apparently psychological horror. Um, that is not what I was expect. That is not. Bro, why? I went to click. Well, I say psychological horror. Why is this throwing up? Stop. Now. Yeah, anyway, apparently, Doki, psychological horror. Didn't seem like that from the first episode, huh? Did it? Probably why it's psychological horror, but anyway. Welcome to the club. I am the VIP, and welcome back to some more Doki Literature Club. Last time we played this game, it was pretty boring. It was just a lot of reading. Nothing really exciting happened. We met with our good friend Sayori, who wanted us to join a literature club, and I'm pretty sure we joined because she mentioned cupcakes. I'm pretty sure the pink-haired one. Ooh, I forgot all of her names. I am so sorry. I haven't played this game in a second. But the pink-haired one made cupcakes, I do believe. The purple-haired one. Okay, so short hair, red bow. Good friend. Purple hair. Like, I was about to say goth. She's not goth. She's just like deep. She's kind of deep, brooding. I do remember the long brown-haired one, Monica. She is the club president and the most popular girl in school. And then, Natsuki. I do believe Natsuki, yeah. Yeah. She's like a tsundere. Don't at me on how I say the word. I don't know how. Don't judge me. But now I have to play through the entire game to get back to where I was. So I'll see you then. I can't believe that's starting the game all over again. Spell my name right. I have to get to the sentence. Just hold on. Okay. I have to look for the sentence. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's where I last ended the video. Yep, 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 yep. Interesting. No. Get out of my face. Hold on, did I come here? Oh my god. So what made you consider literature club? Oh, okay, so it's a little bit after this. It says Yuri returned. 10:08 cents. We're getting closer. Yep. Fred's question. She does her weird little, like, she does whatever that is. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. We're back, 3 minutes in. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri, that's her name. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. I like it, honestly. I generally, I'm like college level. Not trying to gloat, I'm just saying that I really like to read and I'm a nerd. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort, okay. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Not for everyone. You have to work hard to convince people it's both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, Sayori, that's your name. Red Bow. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Hey, new member joining. Sorry. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Alex, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. And Tsuki's head suddenly perks up. You like manga, 100%. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Can't really say that if you see my room, it's like covered in books. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, she is smiling. I was about to say, she's smiling right now. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I love that! The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yeah, it really is. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her readings. She seemed so reserved and trimmed since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. You don't say! Psychological? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination? Let me throw you through lack of imagination. Lack of imagination? How dare you, Yuri? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I'm kind of into horror books too. I've read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. I read stuff like American Chillers, Michigan Killers, R.L. Stein, Goosebumps. Well, now they're not really horror stories, they're more just like... I'm trying to find a word for it. Like, they're not really scary because I'm older now, but... Like, well... They kind of are, because they're kind of like disturbing, but... At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think, or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is also often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Again, yes, I've done that before. I've gotten in trouble for getting into a good book because I've been reading at the wrong time. I just realized something might... Hold on, I need to fix something with this because I know you can see my desktop stuff, so I need to fix that. No! I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Why just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Question, how old? Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. Hold on, siddles. Hold on a second. Siddle. Hold on. Sidle.
Sidle.
Walk in a furtive, unobtrusive, or timid manner, especially sideways or obliquely. Great. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Can you stop talking to me? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. I am sorry, I can read a lot faster and better in my head. I'm not used to reading out loud. That's why I'm so garbage at reading, and college level I read. I'm a college level in my head, but not out loud. The truest form of writing is, okay. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Remember when I told you she was deep? She's deep. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if we share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki if you're comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. They all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. What are these words? Is this a video game or a reading class? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. I'm about to make the worst poem you will ever hear in your entire life. That way, everyone is even. Silence? Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Alex? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? I still haven't joined yet? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So I just looked at the four of them, and Natsuki, Monica, and Yuri. Oh, that looks sad. Then look at Sayori. Yay, he's not joining! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other folks to look out. I lose my train of thought. There we go. Finally, now you fixed your emotions. Sayori. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Alex. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Yeah, no fair! That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'm not joining this club, sorry. I'll join the literature club. Yay! We're gonna die! Oh no. When I hear psychological horror, I just think, we're gonna die, we're dead. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. That was all at once. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. But hey! You really did scare me for a moment. I think Sayori might have ADHD. Because, like, she constantly seems to be yelling. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. I was about to say, I'm pissed, and it might have been. Then that makes it official. You're smacking Natsuki in the face with your hair, Monica. You need to cut that. Have you ever heard of Osana Najimi? Apparently, someone tied weights to her hair and dumped her in the pool. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Alex, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class or Monica with my mediocre skills? Mediocre! This is not even that. It is garbage! I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Alex, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just can make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Oh, whoops. Okay. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Sorry if it was silent for a second. I tried to stop my recording because it was getting kind of long. Gotta make sure. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Misery? Perfect way to start a poem. Misery. Misery, shopping, existence, family, dance, dream, peace, aurora, flower, flying. Okay, so I'm gonna guess Misery Existence. Misery Existence are the only ones that I see Yuri liking. And like, probably cute things would be Natsuki because she denies it, even though. And then like, then I don't know, Sayori. Family. Universe, Tenacious, Extreme, Shame, Ambient, Prayer, Smile, Lamps, Landscape, Feather, Music. Music. Yes! Papa. Uncanny, Playground, Raindrops, Swimsuit, Desire, Rainbow, Love, Shiny, Party. Shiny. Sack of Crap. Uncontrollable, Nibble, Embrace, Variance, Effulgent, Bliss, Holiday, Lazy Fear, Awesome, Melody, Scars, Happiness, Clouds, Contamination, Extraordinary, Climax, Intellectual, Frightening, Secretive, Extraordinary. I gotta do 20 of these. Cage, Sunset, Dazzle, Imagination, Romance, Bunny, Silly, Strawberry, Grief, Alone. Sunset. Hair, Spinning, Rose, Captive, Hoop, Vivid, Time, Heaven Sent, Inferno, Fallible. I'm sorry, but Inferno. I knew it. Fester, Disoriented, Disaster, Bed, Chocolate, Hurt, Question, Vitality, Fickle, Fantasy. Okay, that's it. What the heck is a fickle? What is fickle? Hold on a second. I was letting all the elements go, but seriously, fickle? Fickle. Is that actually a word? Oh my gosh, it is. Changing frequently, especially as regards one's loyalty, interests, or affection. Notoriously fickle bot. Web patron. Okay. Fester, Hurt, Question, Vitality, Fickle, Fantasy. Clumsy, Doki, Dark Essence. Hold on. Melancholy, Meager, Wrath, Death, Ribbon, Skipping, Ribbon. Stop, Tears, Anxiety, Fun, Infinite, Blanket, Waterfall, Fluffy, Explode, Disown, Laugh, Explode. After Mage, Sticky, Vibrant, Whisper, Pout, Kitty, Suicide, Pleasure, Poof, or Depression. Whisper. Who likes Lost? Okay, we got one more. Bubbles, Amazing, Ocean, Unstable, Vacation, Jumpy, Forgive, Kiss, Vanilla Sugar. Forgive, Sayori. Yes! Oh, I still got one more. Massacre, Pink, Sing, Adventure, Defeat, Pierre, Cry, Promise, Candy, Whirlwind. Promise. Yes! Oh, Sayori. Hi again, Alex. Glad you didn't run away on us. You have no idea. Nah, don't worry. Might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Alex. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you deserved any slack. They already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, my dog. Got it, Randy. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. That's why you don't do that, so it can be against you. And hold on, get that, okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature club. Manga is literature club. Yeah. Roughly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Alex always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking or cleaning my room. How dependable. Cleaning your room? Real, I can't even clean my own. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. I'm one to speak. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Can't cook, huh? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yep, I might be a little jealous. You seem like a yandere. I feel like you would murder Sayori. How come? You and Alex can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. I don't think of ADHD, they're oblivious, kind of. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Huh? Me? Not really. Oh. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Shut it, Sayori. You're about to get snapped. What is it? Never mind. Sayori just made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It's gonna make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. But here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Stop. Stop! Stop! She even picked out a book she'd think I liked, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities with the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Barry and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Barry's face is almost buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and now I'm listening in Sayori's conversation with Monica. It's probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Yeah, for all those small-brain, low IQ suckers. But it's not like that at all, you know? You just need a way of showing that to everybody. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, it will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more apparent to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they came, we can do the thing to speak to the creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Of course. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. It reminds me of like Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori saw her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Didn't I write a poem? Where's that at? I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Be gone, thought!
Why are you so close? I open up my eyes to see Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. The new episode of My Hero Academia came on. Don't judge. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. Again, that's another thing that me not having ADHD finds. That we usually like to yell, shout things a lot. We can't really control our tone of voice. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What are you? What about you? What are you? What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Huh? Not every day.
Are you sure about that?
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
No!
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glanced around at herself. How is it written all over me? Your dad must be Baymax. It's just an expression. Clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! Run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. What's a brush? What's a brush? My hair is just really hard to get right. I don't care about what my hair looks like. If I get that right out of bed look, I'll roll with it. I'll go to school with that. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger. But no one will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Wow! Bro. Why am I an asshole in this game? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll have to thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Dang. Wow, hold up. Look at perspective though. Like, hold up. Hold on a second. Hold on. Number one. Okay. Look, perspective right real quick. Look at her head and her feet. Like, how tall are we? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is of a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Sweating? Or is she crying? It's either a sweat drip or a teardrop. Aren't you? Hold on, I just gotta look at the perspective of like why her head is cocked at like the 97 degrees while we're doing like, looks like her head is like on her shoulder, just like leaned to the side. Like, why? Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Why did you buy it? If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Means my area got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Thank you. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's laser buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Woo! That's so much better. Yeah, I hate those shirts where it's just like they're supposed to be tight, so they're like strangling you. It's like a noose in a shirt form. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if you keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you took care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Again, I wrote a poem that has a lot of things that you would like. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of history. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Finally! I'm gonna have to share the poems and then end the episode. Because it's probably long. Yay! Alex, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Our reactivation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poem. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from... I keep doing that! Loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Here's a show my poem to for Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. Wait a second. Monica? I chose with Monica because there's like... I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Alex. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Alex. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Monica, my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh! So she's telling... Okay, so if you don't know how many each one has, she'll tell you which person would probably like it the most. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Sorry my voice, I'm like trying to fight yawns right now. Because there's so much reading. Well, it's a visual novel, what am I thinking? Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. You sure do. You're getting deep. Stop. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Good to know. Good to know. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims they're not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of me needing this image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Damn!
He? So, what do you think? Very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback, and I'm still yawning. Stop. No, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. There's so much talking in this game, dude. Let's show us the Sayori's next. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Alex. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? Yeah. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Alex poem. No, I thought it was Charlie's poem. And that makes it a little extra special. Sorry. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. And well, of course, I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before, Alex. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Okay. I'm gonna hug you too that day. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. They all said that. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. They asked me to come on play. They trust me to wish away a rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue. As a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night, but at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Exactly, stop being a dude. Stop being I'm trying my best. Yeah, I don't like this character anymore. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, you want breakfast, you want to eat, you're always hungry. I have to make a rude joke, but I don't want to anymore. Yeah, you'll see that last one. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. I had to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I skip breakfast all the time. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget it. We're gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate me beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. That was Yuri's poem, and I'm not gonna have you guys sit through all the talking of her poem dialogue. I've seen a lot of this game, and a lot of people go for Yuri or Natsuki. Like, none of them really. I haven't seen much that give Sayori one, so. Yeah, anyway, Natsuki, let's go. Eagles can fly. Music chains. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Ooh. Guess it's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Well, sorry. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. They read in tandem, to watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. She can't read cursive. To be honest, I was struggling there too. I can't really read very well. Meanwhile, next time, what am I doing? Yeah, meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? No. Yeah? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess I could say it's fancy. Can't read cursive. Yours is poor choice of words. I already know what she's gonna say. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Tell me about the feeling of giving up. I can see that. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked one who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Alex did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the author, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly interesting, which I haven't yet. And Alex liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Alex appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose stuff magically grew a bigger size as soon as Alex started showing up. Why? Why? Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, well, hold on. I think I skipped something. Right. Did I? I don't like fighting, okay. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Alex. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Alex. Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. Hold on. In a way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Alex? Well... No. I get dragged into this in the first place. How am I can write anything wrong? No! Don't make me choose. No. No, help me, Sayori! Natsuki? Drawing up any words that I had in my mouth. Sayori! Yeah? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. I said, Sayori, help me! Not... I can see if you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this. Alex. That's her problem. This isn't about her. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless everyone wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Maybe, hold on. I'm going to go for food. Well, Yuri's trying to say something nice. You know what? Sorry, but Yuri. Natsuki? You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, you're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her about how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that, Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Also, yeah, you're talking about, like, Sayori said she didn't like fighting, and you straight up had to go and bring stuff up that makes everyone uncomfortable. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. And I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. That way, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On the way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it into the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. Across the room, Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gently approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Now, unfortunately, this video has probably been long enough. So that is what I'm going to call this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. So we made some progress, and we probably lost some friendship points with Natsuki, but we made a poem that Sayori really likes, and we got some constructive criticism from Yuri, and, you know, a little bit from Natsuki, who really doesn't like being called cute, or anything she does cute, so... And we haven't really learned much about Monica this episode, actually. Or that she doesn't think very high of herself, really. She gives herself less credit than she actually has to. Yeah, she gives herself less credit than she should give herself. There we go. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this video of Doki Literature Club. My voice is tired. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Doki Literature Club. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below. And hit that subscribe button below, that notification so you see you guys in the next video. Peace.